Check it.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeneiro, and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. And on this channel, we go over all things fragrance. If that is something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos. If it's your first time watching, I do like to focus on one perfume house or topic at a time, and we've been focusing on, this is barely the second scent, so we're barely getting this party started, but we're doing the reviews for the Target Finery line. Now you can find this line at Target. I did an introductory video yesterday. I will link in the description, as well as all the fragrances that we have to play with. Now you guys, I have an entire drawer full here of fragrances that today's wear test inspired me to want to talk about. I was like, we have to talk about these. I think that there's just so many options here to be able to wear SUN-PHORIA, whether you just invest in the body mist or you get the eau de parfum as well. Now these are really, really affordable fragrances, and they're inspired by higher end luxury, very expensive brands. So SUN-PHORIA will be the review that we are going to go through today, and it is rumored to be inspired by Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Do I agree? Yes. Did I agree on my very first wear test, or not wear test, but first impression? No, I didn't. And if given 2 minutes, I still don't agree in the opening of this fragrance. So we're gonna get right into this. I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I wore it, what I want to wear it with, and more than just a first impression. This is actual hardcore details. How long did it last? Does the eau de parfum last more than the mist? And so on and so forth. So SUN-PHORIA here. This line was brought out in this year, 2023. In the fragrance notes say that it has Manoi blossom, orange flower, and amberwood. Now, Manoi oil is said to be the oil that they use in the scent of sunscreen. So does it have a sunscreen vibe to it? Yes, undeniably so. But it is a very light sunscreen vibe. I did wear this side by side to Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. I did throw this on one side, and it was just very interesting. I love Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Let's just get that out there. I have several dupes of this fragrance, and it's one of my summer staples. For the longest time, it has been one of my summer staples. And in Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, we don't have similar notes. We have pistachio, bergamot, cardamom, and pink pepper. In the mid, we have tuberose, ylang-ylang, and jasmine. And in the base, coconut, amber, tonka bean, and benzoin. So SUN-PHORIA does not have benzoin, and it does not have tonka bean. It does have the amberwood, but in the dry down for SUN-PHORIA, I do end up getting this really nice, almost vanillic, tonka bean / vanillic type scent is what I get in the dry down for SUN-PHORIA. So I was very pleasantly surprised by that. When I first sprayed this fragrance, my very first impression was it's not quite giving Tom Ford. I don't know what direction this is trying to go in, and I'm not sure that I want to go on this vacation because it does give some vacation-y vibes. Yes, it does. But the opening is just quite unbalanced, to be honest. It takes a little while to go anywhere, and it's a little jumbled. The notes they don't come together straight away, and yeah, it's just maybe even a bit harsh. More so the body mist than the eau de parfum, actually. When I first sprayed this, I was like, oh yeah, kind of, but no, it's not going anywhere that I might actually enjoy. Oh man. But after wearing it for a couple of days, doing some patch tests, and then just dreaming about these combos for the summer, it got a hold of me. I was like, yes, this is gonna be another one of those amazing staples, definitely. The price point, we haven't gotten past the opening. You're like, what? You're telling me that the opening is jumbled and yet you want to take it on vacation with you. Well, let me tell you, it definitely gets better. In the heart of this wear, I do feel like it is, there's this almost neroli type scent as well, like a green type scent in SUN-PHORIA that there isn't in Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. In Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, I get more of the jasmine, coconut, and then a definite vanillic dry down, just with the tonka bean and the benzoin, beautiful candied smell. Just Tom Ford Soleil Blanc is delicious all the way through. I enjoy every single aspect of that scent. Now this, just the way beginning is what just confuses me a little bit. And then we're smooth sailing after that. I still get the same bougie by the water vibes that Tom Ford Soleil Blanc gives me. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a quite nice wear. It starts to get sweeter as it dries down on your skin. Is it as loud as Tom Ford Soleil Blanc? No, I don't get... I get a wonderful scent bubble, don't get me wrong, but it's not as piercing. It's not as strong. I would say that Soleil Blanc, when you pass by, you could smell this and it smells gorgeous. I mean, just bougie sunscreen, wonderful vibes. It is past your arm. I would say this stays a little closer to your person, but it's still so enjoyable. So enjoyable. The sunscreen vibes is definitely on the lighter, more toned down side, but they're still there. They're still there, definitely. So yeah, the dry down, you guys, like I said earlier, is nice and creamy. And it goes a nice 7 hours on skin. Now, I'm talking about the Eau de Parfum for SUN-PHORIA. This goes 7 hours, no problem on skin, and it never came off the clothes. So 10 hours plus, I would say, would be the Eau de Parfum. Now, the body splash or the mist here, I did have to wear on a separate day because when I wore the Soleil Blanc and the SUN-PHORIA Eau de Parfum together, I wasn't able to tell whether or not, this mist went any type of distance. So when I wore the mist on its own, I did only get about 3 hours on skin, and I got a good 6 hours overall. After about the 6 hour mark, I had taken this with me. I just needed a couple of spritz, topped it off, and I was good to go for the rest of the day. So it's going to be a very nice contender to pop in your bag and be able to, put that on when you're out there somewhere vacationing, or even just whenever you want to feel this, whenever you want to feel transported. This is a transformative, transportive type scent. It really is. So with that being said, I feel like you could wear this fragrance with anything that reminds you of that, just that vacation vibes, whatever your beach smells like to you, because not every single area or beach is the same. They all smell different. They all have their own little quirks. I know the scent that reminds me of my beach is more there's a sweet flower in the air, and I don't know if that's jasmine or lily of the valley as well down there. I just know there's white florals down there, and then there's also this very earthy, almost cannabis smelling like scent down by the beach. And yeah, so it gives me anything also that smells like wood and of course sand. That all just reminds me of how my beach smells. Not during red tide though. Can't even breathe during red tide. We made that mistake once. Okay, bacteria filled water. Oh, never again. So let's talk about if you are interested in layering combos, you guys. Like I said, I have an entire drawer full here. You could play around with SUN-PHORIA. You could make it your own. I know that, you know, a lot of people are going to be smelling like these scents. So the last thing you want to do is show up to, you know, a backyard barbecue or something out there at the island and everybody smells like SUN-PHORIA. And you're like, oh, I'm not very unique. Well, let's help you. Let's help you with that, because I would like to help myself. First things first, honestly, Del Mar. Del Mar by Day 3 Fragrances. This is the one that I feel would definitely help you stand out from the crowd, because this is an artisan perfume house. They make everything in small batches. I do have a backup bottle because this is my summer beach go-to. Do I feel like it would combine with SUN-PHORIA? Yes, I feel like I could top it off and it would be beautiful. This has the bergamot. It has some lime and some jasmine in it. Has some lily of the valley and some coconut and some beach musks in there, and also some amber. So the amber and the dry down would definitely marry the scent that is SUN-PHORIA, and I could wear this just together. Ooh. And give it the sunscreen vibes. This does not have sunscreen vibes. That's what this is. I wouldn't say it's missing it. I would just say that's just not what this scent is. This is more coconut, island vibes, just gorgeous. This is a beautiful fragrance. I love this. All right, so that's the first one that I really do feel. I'll go ahead and link it in the description. I also have a discount code because I love Day 3 fragrances. So let me tell you now well, let's stick with the perfume. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be here for an entire hour, you guys, but I don't feel like I want to leave any of this out. It's just all so good. Okay, let's go with Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, first of all. If you do own this baby, Tom Ford's been increasing in price. I mean, but every couple of months, I feel it goes up a little more and a little more. And I'm just like, oh, can I afford another bottle of Tom Ford Soleil Blanc? Possibly not. So let's hold on to this. Couple of spritz of this, top yourself off here with SUN-PHORIA, and you'll be smelling just fine, honestly. I do have a travel spray here as well, so you don't have to invest in the full bottle. So it'll be, you know, a more economical route to have the original fragrance, but in a travel spray. So I usually go for these during the 20% off sale at Sephora, and so I won't pay full retail for it. Another route you could go is your body spray. So the all over body spray, it's aerosol. So it does give off that little aerosol kind of tinge to it at the way beginning when you first spray it on. And it maybe is a good 4-hour wear or so. You know, it's like a body mist type of scent. It does go away. It's not going to cling like the eau de parfum is going to cling. So I feel like you could do that with SUN-PHORIA, no problem. Another route, if you just want to smell like Soleil Blanc, I do have oil perfumery. I've been bringing these out because they're good. They really are. If you like body oils, perfume oils, I do love to put these on my pulse points, and I'll put it behind my ears, in the crease of my elbows, on my shoulders, and then right here in the middle. You know, and it does cling onto you. Now, some of these are stronger than others. The Soleil Blanc here does go a good 6 hours without needing to reapply the oil. So you could do the Soleil Blanc oil, and then the SUN-PHORIA spray, or the eau de parfum, whichever you would like. Okay, so next dupe. If I have 400 different dupes of a fragrance, it means I really, really love it, because I want different options. I want to have it in different, you know, brands, because they're not all going to smell 100% the same. So I do have Dossier's version, and it is called Floriental Coconut, and it does have a different tinge to it. It does have a different air. Oh yes, but still in the same you know, vibe here. This one starts out with your cardamom on top, pistachio and bergamot as well. Actually, it has all of the notes lined up just the same as the original. I get something else in here that's more pronounced than the original fragrance though. But man, for the price point of Dossier fragrances, it is good to be able to travel with or, you know, wear instead of the original. Okay, one more perfume, no, two more perfumes that I feel will go really, really well. Creamy Sunshine by Pink Sugar with SUN-PHORIA would be such a dream. This has coconut milk, bergamot, orange, green mandarin. It has the Manoi oil, and it's just very tropical vibes, this Creamy Sunshine. I feel like it could go so amazingly with pineapple as well as coconut and the SUN-PHORIA, and you would just be smelling so tropical. Oh yes, so tropical. Creamy Sunshine by Aquolina Pink Sugar to me was such a surprise. I didn't know I was gonna love this as much as I did, but I ended up truly loving that. Now, let's say you are out there at the island somewhere, you've been wearing SUN-PHORIA all day long, you want to keep in line with the same scent memory pretty much for your trip, but you want to switch it up. You want something a little warmer for nighttime. I have a couple of suggestions here. So first one being Terra de Gioia. I haven't brought this fragrance out in a long time, but this has that base of amberwood that is just, I don't know, it has amberwood and musk in the base, and it has some almond in here and some jasmine as well. It starts out with pear and bergamot. It is not a bright scent by any means, but it is so smooth, and I feel like adding SUN-PHORIA. When I was wearing SUN-PHORIA, I was thinking of this scent. I was like, I just want to pair it. I just think it would be beautiful for dinner time. So I think that if you own anything like this, anything warm, with some amberwood and some almond even, just so good. Also, Alien Goddess has some jasmine in it. Alien Goddess Intense. I have both of them back there, but they didn't fit. That one would also be a shoe-in here for a warm nighttime scent, for certain. Now, a lot of people's talk about Brazilian Crush Cheriosa 62 being very, kind of giving them beach vibes. Yeah, you could say that it's a bit tropical, but I feel like it's warm. I think the nuttiness in here and you know, the pistachio and the caramel, I think give it a warm tone. So, I mean, I could rock this all day long, no problem. So my personal favorite of this combination here is by Andromeda's Moon. So strong. You only need 2 sprays max, and it stays with you the entire day. I think that this would combine so beautifully with SUN-PHORIA. I think this would be such a nice option. Alright guys, so that's all I had to say as far as perfumes are concerned to mix with this. How did I wear it? A couple of days in a row, I decided I wanted to bring out some coconut. There is no coconut listed in SUN-PHORIA, but it does, you know, give me that vibe. And I wore it with fresh coconut colada, and it went so well. This added a beautiful sweetness. This has coconut milk, vanilla rum, and pink hibiscus, and it just couldn't have gone any better, honestly. Oh, this was good. Really nice. Any coconut. I think there's a coconut sands also by Bath and Body Works. Any coconut that you guys might have in your collection would just go so nice. Just a shoe-in. I like to say that as of late. A shoe-in. Oh my gosh. Okay, now, talk about shoe-ins. We do have Sun Kissed by Bath and Body Works. It has sun-drenched orange blossom, sparkling sea salt, and vanilla breeze. Adding a light vanilla base to SUN-PHORIA is just nice. I went ahead and did this at nighttime so I could tell you guys if it went well. This here is by Coco Pink, and it is their Tahoda, inspired by Tahoda lotion. So of this Manoi. So I think if you wanted to hone in on those florals, this would be really, really nice. I used this during Kayali week and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, salted pear, fresh nectarine, and seaside lily. Yes, this would go beautifully, you guys. If you wanted to go the flowery route. I normally want to go the gourmand, sweet vanilla route, but that's just me. Okay, you guys, I will not continue here because we will be here forever. I have a couple more, but maybe we will revisit. We still have, it's not even summer, and I'm already getting ready. So beautiful. I did thoroughly enjoyed this and I was already gonna pass it off. So this is the first fragrance. I think I had told you guys there's a couple, but this is the first fragrance that I was going to completely pass off, and then it just surprised me so much. There's still quite a few plans here. I only have this little one, but yes, this is full. I want the eau de parfum as an option in my collection. This is how much I loved it. This is how much it resonated with me. So yay, it's coming in. It is coming in. Hopefully I'll be able to get a hold of it. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you have a chance to spray this on, like I said, spray it on, give it a minute, walk around and let it, you know, do its thing on your skin, and it might just surprise you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this review. I hope that you guys have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.